A true explorer will tell you a lifetime of experiences and travels can only strengthen the connection to one's roots. John Clerico is a true explorer. Born on July 17, 1941 in Bartlesville, John was the second child of Lorraine and Ralph Clerico. John's father was a longtime supervisor for Phillips Petroleum in Bartlesville, and John received an academic scholarship from the company to attend college. After serving 6 months of active duty in the U.S. Army, he arrived at Oklahoma State University in 1960. John pledged with the Sigma Chi fraternity, and the lessons he learned there influenced his life in many ways. Less than 1 semester into his college career, he met Beverly Smith, the first love of his life, at the Sigma Chi Sweetheart Weekend. The two became inseparable for the next 3 years and were married in 1962. 1 year later, John graduated with a degree in general business. John's first career moves took him and Beverly to Kansas City and Chicago with Phillips Petroleum. The Clericos' lives changed drastically during their time in the Windy City, when John accepted a position with Conoco and Beverly was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. The couple wasn't deterred by the diagnosis and continued to move about the country, living in Minneapolis and Los Angeles, where their only child Diane was born on Thanksgiving Day in 1969. The Clericos returned to Ponca City shortly after Diane's birth, followed by stints in Denver and Stamford, Connecticut. John's aspirations for an international position were finally realized when Conoco offered him the position of finance director for Europe, and the family crossed the pond in 1973.
And they used to come back during the summer, and my Aunt Beverly and my cousin Diane, John's daughter, would come and stay with my grandmother where we were all growing up as kids. John loves his family. I would say that he loves his family. He's very loyal to his family.
In 1984, John left Conoco to begin working as the treasurer and chief financial officer for Union Carbide Corporation, one of the largest chemical and polymer companies in the U.S. It was at UCC when John's career was put to the ultimate test, after a massive chemical spill occurred outside one of the company's plants in India. John successfully guided the company through 18 difficult months, emerging as one of the most experienced CFOs in corporate America. In 1992, part of UCC was spun off to form Praxair, which specializes in industrial gases. John was selected as the new company's chief financial officer and oversaw Praxair's business operations in Europe and South America. It seemed no matter where John was working, he excelled.
And I think he would attribute his success to working hard, always trying to surround himself with good people. I think he would say that it's about leadership, getting the people around you to focus and to have a clear and decisive mission.
John retired from Praxair in 2000, and he, Beverly, and her longtime caregiver Angel relocated to Tulsa to be closer to family. Beverly enjoyed 4 more years of Cowboy basketball as one of Eddie Sutton's biggest fans, before passing away in 2004.
I was so impressed with the love he had for his first wife, Beverly, and how he dealt with her illness. And I think there'll be a special place in heaven for John Clerico because of the kind of husband he was to her.
John's successes are not limited to the companies he has worked for. He is a dedicated philanthropist who has given both his time and money to numerous organizations. John currently serves on the boards of several prominent companies, ranging in focus from healthcare and oil to education and the arts. He also plays a major role in guiding the OSU Foundation, serving on its Board of Governors and its Board of Trustees. In that role, John is able to contribute to one of his greatest passions, his alma mater.
Literally the first time I met him after the trustee meeting, he came into my office and he said, "Kirk, if there's anything I can do to help, please just let me know."
2 of John's biggest contributions to OSU have been to one of the school's most recognizable landmarks.
Like many alums, John has very fond memories of the Library Plaza from his undergraduate days. It was a place where students met. In fact, he often met his future wife, Beverly at that time, in front of the fountain. And so when he realized that it was in need of some renovation after 50 years of wear and tear, he stepped forward and made a very substantial gift towards that project.
On October 1, 2005, the Beverly Clerico Plaza was dedicated in front of the Edmund Lowe Library. The renovated plaza once again became a focal point on the OSU campus and will continue to serve as a living memorial to an inspiring couple that met upon its steps so many years ago. Exactly 1 year later at homecoming, John became reacquainted with his sister's best friend and sorority sister, Cheryl Blair. Cheryl and Beverly had been bridesmaids at his sister's wedding 40 years earlier. John and Cheryl soon fell in love and were married in 2007. The Clericos once again turned their attention to the Edmund Lowe Library to further support one of OSU's academic centers, making a $1 million gift to establish the Clerico Family Chair for the Dean of Libraries.
It is one of the largest endowed chairs for any library dean in the nation. And I think it is benefiting current students and will benefit many generations of students to come, and it helps the library to be innovative and future-focused.
John's support for his alma mater has also included a number of gifts to athletics, including the football and golf programs, and most recently a $1 million gift to men's and women's basketball.
Everything that John is involved in, he wants to see excellence. And so he has come alongside Mike Holder and the athletic department to help promote excellence within their operation.
Today, John and Cheryl reside in Tulsa, and John continues to oversee several business ventures, including ChartMark Investments with his nephew, Mark, although his passions remain the same.
Wine and OSU and Sigma Chi. I know those are three outside of family and work. Those are the three things that I know he's passionate about, and also golf. He loves to play golf. He loves wine. He's a great wine connoisseur. And then he loves OSU, and he loves Sigma Chi. And he usually contributes both with his time, talent, and treasure to the things that he cares about.
For nearly 50 years, John has defined success as a financier in the corporate world and as a philanthropist dedicated to his alma mater and society's greater good.
When he gives a gift, he wants that gift to inspire others to consider making similar types of gifts and to become generous donors and supporters of OSU.
He's just a great friend of the university and athletics, and I can't say enough good things about John and his generosity and willingness to give back.
John's loyalty and his passion for OSU are very clear. He is an ambassador for the university. He is always going to try to represent and make the university come out in the best light and do everything he can to make it successful in any way that he can contribute.
A true explorer whose professional successes are only matched by his compassion and unassuming generosity. John Clerico, 2011 Oklahoma State University Alumni Hall of Fame.